Hey folks, Rob here. We picked up a new firearm for the channel. I've been doing some, getting some new things, moving things around, and picked this up the other day. This is used. This is a used firearm, used gun. It is not new. Doesn't appear to be shot a ton, but it is a used gun. And I come across this at a pretty good deal. So inside the box, it's still got its original manual and paperwork. Everything's up top there. Your swinging target there. Now this one did come with two 17-round mags. Got one in it and one here, and these are the newer sandproof mags. These look basically new, and on the box it says this gun came with 15-round magazines, but either been replaced with the 17s, or here is a 15-round magazine. This is a Beretta made magazine, but what we have in the box is the Beretta 92 FS. Now this is an American made 92 FS. This is not an Italian made, and I'll give you a quick look at it there. It's not bad shape. The worst problem with this one is somebody has, hammered on the sight here on both sides. But other than that, that is the only real issues I can see with the gun. The gun doesn't appear to have been shot a ton. 17-round magazine. Just a typical Beretta 92 FS. And it is made in America. So anyway, guys, and YouTube, this is a used firearm that I just picked up. In order to ensure its safety, we need to inspect this firearm, make sure that there's nothing wrong with it. It does need a routine maintenance, which includes disassembling the gun for maintenance, for cleaning. A clean firearm is safer than one that every time you have to clear a jam or something from one of these firearms, there's a potential for something to go wrong. So maintaining your firearm correctly is very important, and this is part of it. This is nothing. I'm doing nothing to modify, change, nothing other than taking this gun apart to clean it, inspect it, make sure it's safe. So with that being said, we have taken our magazine out. We will pull our slide back and confirm that we have an empty firearm. There is no rounds in this firearm whatsoever. So as most people know, on the Beretta, you have your button on the side here that you push in and rotate this lever to the downward position. Now it's pretty stiff. Another reason I don't think this gun has been shot a ton, but we still want to take it apart, inspect it. So we're going to let our slide go forward slowly, and then simply just pull the slide off the frame, and there's our frame. We'll look at it here real close and inspect it. We want to make sure everything looks, good. There's nothing appears to be damaged. A little bit of wear on the rails right here and right back there. A couple shiny spots, but I'm assuming it wouldn't take too long for those to develop. You got a couple little places right here in the anodizing, couple light spots. But other than that, everything looks pretty good. We will clean this. We have our guide rod here, and this is a non-captive guide rod. This does have the plastic guide rod and a non-captive spring. And then you have your barrel itself. Now, the Beretta uses the tilting block here that goes up and down. Now, I've taken this gun apart before and was looking at it. And for the life of me, I cannot get this locking block to come out of here. I think in order to get it to come out, I'm probably going to have to remove this locking block plunger, because I cannot get the thing to come out. I have tried and tried and tried. I know there's a trick to them. A lot of them fit in there tightly, and there's a trick to removing that locking block. But for the life of me, I cannot get this one to come out. So we're not going to take it out because I can't get it out. So, because there's obviously, I'm not holding my mouth right or doing something. So, but anyway, we'll just forego that, and I'll clean around it as best I can, because I think I'm going to have to knock that pin out and remove this to get this thing out, because it fits that tight, which is probably a good thing. Okay. So our bore don't look too bad. Let's see. Let's inspect our bore here. Get our little bore flashlight out and look down it. Hope y'all can see that or not. Rifling looks pretty good down through there. Don't look like it's overly worn. You got just a little bit of finish wear there on the front of the barrel. Nice polished feed ramp there. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to clean this gun up. And see, this is the part you really want to look at, is this locking block, because these do fail over time. So, but like I said, I don't believe this gun's been shot very much. It just doesn't appear to have the type of wear a gun would have that had been fired hundreds and hundreds of rounds. So I can get it about there. I can get it part way, but then I just can't get it to go the rest of the way. So, and I have tried. So I'm thinking, in order to do it, I'm probably going to have to remove that pin at some point. But that don't have to be done today, because I can inspect it from there. So what we got here is, let me find my cleaning stuff. Actually, let's try one of our new Otis. Now, our good people at Otis sent us over a whole plethora of stuff to try out. So let's get one of our microfiber gun cleaning cloths here. And let me find my little knife. A little knife that our buddy Bill Dye sent us over. And this is a perfect little knife to keep right here to open stuff with. So we got 3 of our microfiber cloths in here. Let's get one of those out. And, oh, those are nice. Perfect size, too. Look at that. Otis. Smart gun care. So, all right, let's get us some cleaning solutions here. Let's see what we got. What all did Otis send us that we can try? Let's try some of this quick scrub. Let's just spray it down with a little bit of this quick scrub and brush it off a little bit. It doesn't smell bad. So put a little bit of that Otis quick scrub on here, and then we're just simply going to let's take our Otis brush here and get in here and clean in our slide rail. Am I even in frame? Let's go inside here. Do a little brushing and a little bit of cleaning. Now see if there's any sign of wear. There's a little bit more right here on the bottom of that I've seen pretty much anywhere on the gun. So let's get in here. Take our microfiber cloth, get down in there and clean all that quick scrub off. These feel like these could be easily thrown in the washer and washed and used many times. I cleaned it up real nice. Guys, I'm Berettas are fine guns, but I can tell you right now, these American-made Berettas are not an Italian Beretta. Look how the finish looks. It looks like it's just spray painted on, and it is. And inside here, you can see, if the light is just right, I can see it from here. And I know you probably can't because our angles are different. But there are, let me see if I can get a little light in here. I can see lots of scratches right in through here, and the machining in here. I wish I could show you that better, but it's just not, it's not the quality you would expect for a gun that costs this amount of money. That's what I'm trying to say is, the machining is not the cleanest. The finish is not the best. It is a Beretta, but I think they could do better, especially for what they want for the things. So let's lay that over and let's get our barrel out here. So let's spray a little bit of this scrubber on this and clean that off. That pretty well, that feels like that strips them completely clean. It takes any old oil or lubricant or anything off of them. That starts you with a clean slate right there. It's get us a cleaning patch here. Let's go down our bore. Let's see what we got. We can put down the bore here. We got some of this Shooter's Choice MC7 bore cleaner we're going to use. If I can get this open. I'm having trouble opening stuff tonight. There we go. She's open now. So we're going to take us a little patch here. And I'd say that will be maybe too much for that, but we'll give it a try. Is that one or two there? I think that's one. So put us a patch on there. Now let's put us some of this bore cleaner on this patch. Let's run it through there and see just how dirty this Beretta barrel is. So we're I cleaned her up pretty good right there. Let's take our bore brush, go down a couple times, break some of that loose, and then go down again. Just gonna put a little bit here in the chamber. Take this bore brush, go through there a few times, get anything that's in there that's caked on there, stuck pretty tight. Now let's get us a clean one here and go through it again. If these kind of videos bore you, just you just don't watch it. But proper firearms maintenance is very important to safe operation of your firearms. It's like your car. You do maintenance on your car to make sure it's safe to drive. Your car is a car. A firearm is a deadly thing. So if you want to, of all things you should strive to make safe, safer is something such as a firearm. So maintenance is important, and it could also mean the difference between life and death if you so needed it. So anyway, that's why maintenance is important. And YouTube, you need to understand that, and not try to say that these are anything other than they are, but videos on how to properly maintain your firearm. So we got our barrel clean. Now we're going to put some lube on this before we're done, but we're going to take a little bit more of our scrubber here and just spray. Spray that off. We'll take our cloth here and wipe it down. Yeah, that cleans it thoroughly. That takes any old grease, oil. That really does a job of cleaning it right there. Takes all that off. Gets her back down to where you can properly re-lubricate it. Gets all that burnt powder residue and old oil and residual oils and greases and everything. Look at this clean metal there. Seems like it evaporates pretty good too, so it doesn't stay on the firearm. Let's see, let's take one of these little toothpicks like it were in with the Shooter's Choice cleaning kit. Let's get in here and get some of these, hard to get spots. Get in here and make sure everything in here is as clean as we can get it. Yeah, that does a pretty good job. So anyway, there we are. That's cleaned up. Now, that looks pretty good. Now we can lubricate this and put it back together because it will be good to go. Let's see, what do I want about it? There's the board cleaner. Oh no, we're done with that. Let's try our FP10 Lubricant Elite CLP. So this is the Shooter's Choice CLP. So we're going to use that on our gun here to lube. So I always like to take and put a little bit, just a drop. You don't have to go crazy on these. Just a little bit on your bearing surfaces. Am I even in the video? A little bit there. Just a touch here and there. And that's pretty much it. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to put a little bit on my trigger bar. So we'll put a little bit there. Alrighty, we got our frame there pretty well lubed up. Let's take now for my barrel, I always like to, and we got her good and clean, I always just like to take a little bit and put on the barrel and just take my finger and rub that in. Just kind of rub the oil or whatever you intend to be using on it. So we're going to put a little bit here on our locking block. We'll put a little bit right there where that goes up and down. So that'll allow that to operate smoothly. And then I may put a drop right there on the end of that and let it drop down into that channel where that locking block plunger goes in now. And of course you got, now part of this will get wiped back off. I won't leave all that oil on it, but so let's put her back into our frame. Put her back in where she goes. I do want to put a drop of CLP inside of each one of the frame rails. You can do that from the back. I kind of just do it from the back and let it run forward. Then we will install our recoil spring and guide rod. Make sure that is properly seated where it goes. Now, we got plenty of oil on here, but we're going to wipe some of that back off. So now we can simply put our slide back onto our frame. Let's bring it to the rearward position, lock it, push your button on the far side, and rotate up. Now, we got plenty of oil on this thing, so, but now that we got her all cleaned up, that excess CLP that's on it, we'll just use that to wipe down the entire firearm and get it ready to go. So hopefully we will get to shoot this in a few days. I'm looking forward to shooting. I'm going to take my magazine, just going to wipe it off. These look like brand new magazines, to be honest with you. And I do have these came off of one of my other guns that I had. I think it came off the Gerson MC, because I got rid of it. But let me put these on and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, folks, there's a look at our Beretta 92FS that we just picked up. Put the grips on it here. Still got her pretty oily. We used all of our Otis gun care products to clean her up and inspect her and get her ready, so when we get to shoot her for the first time, she's ready to go. Nice gun, Berettas. This is the first American Beretta I've owned. All the other Berettas I've owned have been Italian made. Am I 100% pleased with the quality of it? You know, these are like almost a $700 gun, you know. So, in my opinion, for $700, could it be a lot nicer? Yeah, I believe it could, but that's just me. I can get that grip tightened up. I may have to tighten that down just a little more. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. Until we get to shoot this thing, I got another new gun too that we're going to be doing a video on here soon. We'll be taking it and we'll be doing the same thing, getting it ready to go. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next video.